Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and going to take a ride here. This was a week or so ago, about 6 weeks after I crashed my e-bike and dislocated my arm. This is actually the second ride I have taken since I was able to get back on the bike after 6 weeks. And my goal here, when I made this video, was to find the rut that caused me the grief. And what I'm looking for after studying the crash video, over on the far left there's a house, two-story house, and then there's a tree, little tree in front of it, a shorter tree, and then there should be a rut out there somewhere. And so we're going to go see if I can find it, because at this point in time, by the way, this is the route that I took on the day I crashed, right there. And so what I'm doing in this ride is I'm going to take the route that I rode home with my arm dislocated to go to the ER. So, but I'm going that route because then I can ride on paved roads, which I have found are safer than dirt roads. And I'm real timid as I'm riding my bike. So anyway, so here we go. We're going to turn off the dirt road. We're going to get onto paved roads and ride until I get to the dirt road that I crashed on. So I'm going to go through this development, and I found that I can still just about go just as far in about the same amount of time if I go a little bit slower. And so keep in mind, we're going backwards from the route that I took coming home with my dislocated arm. So we're on pavement. Now we're going to switch over to dirt road, and I'm real timid as I do this, because, like I said, this was after sitting around 6 weeks with a dislocated arm healing. Then I'm real timid. What I did was I went back and forth looking for the big two-story house, the little tree, and one that had ruts in front of it. Now, the way I decided to look for that was I studied the crash video that we're looking at right here. And then I looked over to find some landmarks. I looked at the things on the left, and there was a row of one-story houses and then a two-story house, and in front of the house there was a tree. So as I came down and crashed here, when I studied that video, I found that that's what I need to look for, is the two-story house, which is there on the left as I'm coming along. And then there's a little short tree that is right there and on the left. And then, as you can see, there's the two-story house. And then I needed to find a little tree, and then I needed to make sure there was a rut in the road. One thing I didn't notice when I was reviewing was those 3 rocks, and they actually became the key to being able to confirm that I had found the location where I crashed. But when I was making this video, I didn't notice that. I was just looking for the house, the tree, and I saw several houses with trees in front of them, but there were no ruts in front of the house. So, like I said, I left out a whole bunch, but I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until I finally found what I was looking for. So now we're to the point where I've left out a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna start. I think I probably have found what I'm looking for. So we'll turn around, we'll go along here again, and we'll get down to where that little short tree is, and I found it. I'm sorry, I found it. Now I'm going to go back and make sure that it's what I was looking for. So we'll go back over here, and there should be a rut somewhere right about here. And so turns out that's the rut that caused me to crash. Over on the left, there's those 3 rocks. That's the key that helped me to figure out where I crashed. After looking at the crash video, when I got home with this video, I started looking at everything, and sure enough, there's the rut. And but the key was in both videos you can see those 3 rocks. So we're going to go down here. I'm going to turn around and come back, and then I'm going to get off the bike, and because at this point I haven't found it for sure, but I've found the house, the little short tree, and a rut in front of all that. So I'm going to turn around the bike real carefully here. I mean, real carefully. At this point in time, I was so timid from crashing, it really did mess up my mind a little bit as far as being so brave anymore. But since then, I've ridden the bike a bunch of times since I made this video. So I feel a whole lot better. I'm more confident now. But so now we're going to just park over here. And then I'm gonna get off the bike, and I'm going to look around and see what I can notice to confirm when I look at the other video when I get home. So we're coming up to this bunch of ruts, but the one that tripped me up was the one on the right-hand side there. And then you'll notice just ahead of that, up on the berm there's those 3 rocks. So there's the rut right there. That's the guy that got me that day. And it kind of has a little narrowed point to it. Maybe that's what caught my wheel. I don't know. But anyway, so right here, I'm looking at rocks, looking for rock formations that I can identify for when I crashed into the dirt. So I'm spending my time looking. Now, there's the 3 rocks that I mentioned. I didn't see that when I was there doing this, but I saw those 3 rocks, and I thought when I got home and I compared the videos, there was the 3 rocks. So anyway, this is where I crashed, and now I'm a little more careful. I know where I can go back there now and ride with confidence. So anyway, I'll scratch my head while I'm thinking about it, and I want to thank you for watching my videos, and God bless.